We've been collecting those customer reviews. You've been receiving those fantastic Google average star ratings. You've been tallying up all those LinkedIn recommendations. Now that you have these wonderful testimonials and reviews collected, what are you going to do with them? Surely they look wonderful sitting on those review sites or some of those directory listings. Different kinds of businesses have different places where it's beneficial to have reviews collected for you, industry-specific sites. Like if you're a realtor, it might be on a Zillow. If you're in the bridal industry, it can be the Knot. Anything travel-related, TripAdvisor. So there's lots of different kinds of sites, and some would make more sense for you to have a listing for your business than others. But with that being said, they don't have to just stay on those sites. If you have this wonderful feedback that you've received, you might as well take advantage of that to enhance your online marketing as much as possible. So I have 3 different ways that we're going to talk about to utilize those collected online reviews and customer reviews for your online marketing. So the first way is in your social media posts. Make these reviews and sharing these reviews part of your overall content mix. Obviously, you don't want to go ahead and if you have 12 reviews, post 12 all in a row, but it's nice to sprinkle them in on a steady basis and over time because it's just, one part of that content mix, and it adds credibility to the services that you provide or the products that you sell because it's someone else besides you talking about how wonderful it is, the work that you do or how much you can help people out. So you can either use the review in the text area of a post with some different kind of image, or you can take all or part of that review, that testimonial, and actually make an image of that review. And then you can size that image to whatever size makes sense for the various social media platforms that you are using for your small business. And if it's something like Pinterest where you want to attach a link to that image, attach that link to whatever service page or product listing directly relates to the testimonial that you've received. So first and probably easiest, make sure you're posting about your awesome reviews on your social media profiles. The next thing, although it is social media related, I do want to call out Instagram highlights specifically. And I say that because Instagram highlights have staying power that basically no other social media post offers you. Because those highlights remain at the top of your Instagram profile forever after, or at the very least until you decide to remove them. Yes, they would be a story first, and the story fades away after 24 hours, but something needs to be a story in order to become a highlight. So one of those highlights that's prominently displayed at the top of your Instagram profile could just be feedback that you've received for customers that you were showcasing. So those testimonials or reviews, you could have a whole highlight that's just dedicated to those customer testimonials. So that's why those Instagram highlights are called out on their own. The third way to utilize those customer reviews for your online marketing is to put them on your website. The easiest, though not very effective way, is have a page that's dedicated to those testimonials. That's, like I said, the easiest way to do it. It's the quickest way to do it. I admit that that's where I originally started, just because I just didn't take that extra effort and start placing those reviews strategically on the site. But that's really what you need to do. So, for example, if you are a travel agent and you book family vacations, you book cruises, and you book European trips, European adventures of some kind, if you get testimonials from families who you've booked, like, say, Disney World for, go ahead and put their review on that page on your site that talks specifically about those family vacations that you planned or those Disneyland vacations that you plan. If you have another review or reviews that come in about cruises and people that you have sent on cruises, place those reviews on the page of your site It talks about the cruise planning services that you provide. Same thing goes for those European vacations. So it's a lot more impactful if those received reviews are placed on the corresponding page on your website that directly discusses the service or the product that review ties into. Plus, it helps the potential customer who is checking out your site get a little bit closer to becoming your customer, because that kind of social proof and that kind of third-party feedback can help them feel more confident and comfortable in choosing you as their provider of whatever kind of service that they are searching for. So again, if you've made a point to get these reviews and these customer testimonials, you might as well basically take them for all you can, make them work for your online marketing, and that helps them to just be as powerful and as effective as possible to help you, work more on those online marketing goals that you have. So if you have any questions about reviews or recommendations, getting them, keeping track of them, using them, please leave those in the comments below. Thank you.